Assalamualaikum everyone. So today I'm going to show you a very nice and healthy recipe, which is actually an apple and pasta salad. I love cooking it, especially now that in Melbourne we have so much of heat. So I love cooking it at this time, and it is served cold, so it does help out in the heat weather that we are experiencing at the moment, especially when you don't want to even cook. So it's an alternative for a lighter but a cooler lunch. Now, what I've done at the moment so far is that I've got a bowl, and in which I've just put about half a cup of mayonnaise ready. I've got half a tin of corn. I have boiled my potato, so I peeled about 2 potatoes and made them into cube sizes, as you can see, and I have boiled them. I also put them in the fridge as soon as they were done. That's why you can see that they are already ready to go into the bowl. In the meanwhile, I also took some pasta. I boiled it and I strained the water out and I put it in the fridge. So both the potato and the pasta have been sitting in the fridge and cooling because it is a cold dish. We've got the apples. So the apples, without peeling them, so the whole apples, I put them into the fridge so that they can still continue to be cold, because none of this ingredient is supposed to be hot. So it is supposed to give you a nice good starter as well if you're thinking of a party, but I'm having it for lunch. It's too hot today. So in the plate I've got some sugar, so about 2 teaspoons of sugar, just to elevate the sweetness of the apple. I've got half a teaspoon of salt and about a little over the half a teaspoon of black pepper. Now what we will do is just add all these ingredients together and give it a good stir. I'll start off first with the dry spices because I don't want them to be, not mixed well into the mayonnaise. So we'll get that mixed up and then we'll add the rest of the ingredients. Now I know apple usually oxidizes, so that's why you can see that I did put my apple with the skin without cutting it in the fridge for about an hour or so, and then I removed it when it's nicely chilled. So this is a chilled recipe for this hot day today. We'll get the mix started on this one, so I'll mix this up nicely and then we'll add all the ingredients. As you can see, so I've just mixed the dry ingredients. I'm going to start adding the items that cannot break easily, which is apples. Then we'll follow up with the corn. So that's in, and we are now mixing them in. The reason why I said that is because we don't want any of the ingredients to become mushy. And you see, with the potato, there's always the fear of it becoming mushy. So it will be the last ingredient to add into this mixture. I'm now going to add the corn, because obviously this one will not also become mushy. So in goes the corn, and you can see it can give a beautiful color. Now some people prefer to have their apple with a little bit of skin on. I think it's a good idea as well. You can have apple with the red skin on it, because these are the red Royal Gala apples. So that also gives just the color to your dish. We're now going to add the pasta in it. And for the pasta, just move it around a little with a lighter hand. And all you're doing is just seasoning it throughout, making sure all the seasoning goes, the mayonnaise and the black pepper. And you can see that it already looks yummy to eat. Tasting in a few minutes. There you go. So I have always served this when I've got guests coming at home. I've always ended up serving them this, and it's a showstopper. People love it. So that's the reason why I thought I'm going to share this recipe with you as well. And in goes the potato. So you can already see it looks yummy, it looks tasty, it looks tempting, and it's inviting that something different that you can get from out of the ordinary dishes that we cook in our homes of Pakistani or Indian cooking. So that's something I have, as I said, served guests with it, and I've always got good results. At this stage, I'm going to taste this salad and check on all the seasoning. Oh my god, that was so awesome. Keep in mind, I did not put any salt in the in the potato while I was boiling or the pasta, because all the seasoning I did add it in the mayonnaise. So with my taste, this is perfect. If you want to add some salt or black pepper, you're more than welcome to do. And I want you to look at this dish. See, because we had we had boiled the potatoes separately, the pasta separately, and when I was mixing it, first starting with the apples, taking care. You can see that none of them is mushy, so they're all still retaining their shape, and they're still in their form as well. Another thing is that the apple is not even oxidized. What I would do at this stage is, if my guests have arrived, if the guests have not arrived, I would still put it back in the chiller, so in the fridge, and still maintain the temperature for the salad. If they have arrived, I'd start serving it. For me, it's so yummy right now. I just want to eat it with the heat today. But look, I hope you like this video. It's a short video, but it's a beautiful recipe. I hope you love it. Please like, subscribe to my channel as well for new and more innovative dishes. And thanks for watching. Bye.